It's day 8 of our Master Excel in 30 Days challenge. If you haven't been part of this journey, you are not left behind. Just go to my channel and subscribe and look for the Master Excel in 30 Days challenge playlist. Then you can see all the previous videos. Today, day 8 of our challenge, we are going to still be looking at functions, but this time, we are looking at functions that are used to work on dates. Many a times you receive data and then the date is mostly in a mess, in different formats that is very difficult to work with. So today we are going to look at functions that are going to help us to keep our dates consistent in one format, manipulate it and extract insights out of it. Let's do this together. Okay, fellow Techstars, so since we'll be working with date functions today, let's work with a new data set called orders. So I'm going to speed up this part of the video because I'm going to quickly populate my sheets with a new data set. So we are going to commence with our first function, weekdays, since our data set is ready. So we come to our formula builder and try to type weekday. Okay, so we have it here. Weekday returns a number from 1 to 7, identifying the day of the week of a date. So basically it's just trying to say that if I have a date, it can identify if it's a Monday, a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday. So I just need to pick a date and then it will automatically generate which day of the week that date is. Okay, so let's just try it here. So let's name this column weekdays. Okay, so our first cell, we are going to put the result of the weekday of date purchased. So let me just specify it here, weekdays stroke date purchased, so it's easy to identify. Cell H2, come to the formula bar of cell H2, put in my equal to sign and then enter the function weekday, and then these are the parameters or the input values requested of us. It says input the serial number. The serial number is a number that represents the date, so you can just input the date. We have what we call date value and then date. So these are just normal dates, the usual format that we know. We have date values where these dates could be formatted into a number, a huge number or a string of numbers that is also a representation of the date. But we are just going to choose our cells as our serial number for the date, and then the return type. So for the return type, you're supposed to input a number from 0 to 2. From 0 to 2. So if you input the number 0, so for the return type, you're going to input a number from 1 to 3, and this is what it means. When you input the number 1, it means that you are saying Sunday as the first day of the week and Saturday as the last day of the week. So Sunday should be number 1 and Saturday should be number 7. If Monday is the first day of the week for you, Monday is 1 and Sunday is 7, then use 2. But if you want to ascribe 0 to Monday as the first day of the week and 6 to Sunday as the last day of the week, then you use 3 as the return type of the weekday function. But the usual one I like to go with is Sunday, because usually on the calendars, Sundays are the first days of the week. So I'm going to choose 1 for the return type. So I come back to my function. I have to choose a date, so I choose the first date here, which is C2, and then I put in my comma, then the return type. So I even have them here. So I'm going to choose Sunday as 1 and then Saturday as 7. So the number 1 for return type. Close parenthesis, enter. So I have 3. Remember, Sunday was 1. 3 means that this is Tuesday. Okay, so I can continue with this once again. Equal to sign, the function weekday, choose this date, comma, return type 1, that's Sunday as the first day, and then enter. It's 6. So remember, 6 was Saturday. 1 is Sunday, 6 is Saturday. So I can just use my handler to populate this, so I don't have to do it a number of times. So it has given me the days of the week for these particular dates. Now there's a way around it. If you wanted to spell the day of the week, maybe you wanted to spell Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're going to use an if statement. But since I have not treated if statements, I'm not going to go ahead here. Probably when we are treating if statements, I'll go over that. So basically, this is how I can get the weekdays from a set of dates. Right, so let's go to week numbers or WEEKNUM. So we click on it in our formula builder. It says it returns the week number in the year. And then the parameters are serial number, which is the date you're going to choose. Then the return type. Is it 1 or 2? That determines the type of return value. So still, you are going to choose if Sunday begins the week for you or Monday does. So that's what has to do with the return type. Alright, so let's go ahead and then choose the WEEKNUM. But you already know that we have basically 52 weeks averaged. So we already know that averagely we have 52 weeks in a year. So once I choose a date, it's going to give me which particular number of week that date falls under. Is it in week 42? Is it in week 3? Is it in week 12? Okay, so I go back to cell I2, and then we are going to place the results in cell I2. So I'll enter my formula, WEEKNUM, choose the date, comma, then the serial number. Yes, 1 for Sunday. Sunday begins the week for me. So I choose a Sunday, bracket close, enter. So it's saying that this date is in week 40. 1st of October 2024 is in week 40. Let's do this again with 19th July 2024. So I come back to cell I3, where I'm going to place my results, the equal to sign. In the formula bar, I type the name of the function, which is WEEKNUM. Then I choose the dates. It's in C3, comma, still going with 1 as Sunday begins the week for me. Enter. So 29 is saying 19th July 2024 is in week 29. You can double check with your calendar just to be sure. Right, so I'm going to do that the third time for this date, and then we proceed to autofill it with our handler. So cell I4 equal to WEEKNUM, and then I choose this, comma 1, enter. So I have 15th August 2024 as the 33rd week in 2024. Now I'm going to use the handler to populate this, and I have it in that order. So 7th February 2023 is the 6th week of the 7th February 2023 is the 6th week of the year 2023. So basically that's what it means. All right. So let's move on to the function called now. So now is a function that returns the current date and time formatted as a date and time. We use now to get the current date and time. So today's date is 16th October and it's 6:39 a.m. So I can just click on any cell, come to my equal to sign, then enter the function now. It has no parameters. Good thing it has no parameters. So just now, open braces, close braces, enter. And here we have it. 16th October 2024, it was 6:39 a.m. So yeah, if we repeat it again, we are going to get a similar outcome. It's only the time that is going to change. So we are going to get 6:40 instead. So let's try it again. Equal to now. Alright, so there you have it. 6:40. You are working with a data set that updates itself regularly. So you want to know the data that just came in now, right? You can use the now function to achieve that result. All right, so let's move to our next function, date. So I come to my search bar in the formula builder and I type date. So date returns the number that represents the date in Microsoft Excel datetime code. So you have to give it the year. It's a number from 1900 or 1904 of the workbook data system to 1990. How do you mention this? If you know how to mention this, just drop it in the comments below. We have 2024. This will be 99, something like that. Yes, and then you have to input the month from 1 to 12 and also the day representing the day of the month, and then it's going to give you the date value. So let's try it. So I come to J, formula bar, equal to sign, date function, and then I'm going to use 3rd October 2024. So the year first, 2024, comma, the month second, which is 10, then the date 3rd, which is 03, and then enter. So the next function we are going to look at is date. So I enter it in the formula builder, click on it, and it says date returns the number that represents the date in Microsoft Excel datetime code. So here you're just going to input year, month, and then date, and then the function is going to format it into a date format for you. So basically, let's try this in cell J2. I come to my formula bar, equal to sign, date function, the year, let's use this. So the year 2024, the month 10 as October, and then the date as 3, enter. So you see we have it similar as we have it here, 3rd October 2024. So basically you give it the year, the month, and then the day, and then it turns it into a date for you. This is very simple. Let's try it one more time in cell J3, equal to sign, function date. So this time let's use 22nd July 2024. So my year is 2024, month is July, day is 2nd, enter. So I have 2nd July 2024. I think we entered 2nd as the day, so we have 2nd July 2024. Right, now to our final function. Our final function is hour. Okay, so let's go back to our formula builder, enter hour. So hour returns the hour as a number from 0 to 23, for AM and PM, 0 to 12, and then 13 to 23 for PM. So hour just takes the time as input and then generates the hour. So let's try and use the current times that we just generated, because these ones that we have are just dates. We don't have a time stamp there. So I'm going to come to this cell J18, come to the formula bar, equal to sign, and then enter hour. So I'm going to use this date, and then parenthesis close, enter. So this is the result I'm getting. I'm getting the result as 6. I'm getting 6. This is because the time here was 6:48. So this is the 6th hour of the day. 6th hour of the day. Okay. Now let's try it with this once again, but we should expect the same answer because we are still in the 6th hour of the day. So equal to hour, and then I enter this, enter, still 6. So let's manually create one, just timestamp without date. So let's say it's 13:42, and then we have another one. It's 2:00 p.m. So we are just going to try and generate the hours for these two. This one came in the format it was expecting, which is 0 to 23. This came in the 12-hour notation. Alright, so in cell K25, I'm going to enter equal to sign hour, and then choose this cell as my input. And I have 13:42. It's in the 13th hour of the day. Here in cell K26, equal to sign hour, and then choose this cell J26, enter. So it's able to pick it as PM. Note, if you want to try this, use caps as PM, else it's going to see it as a text. 2:00 p.m. is the 14th hour of the day. Right, so this tutorial was very simple and straight to the point. We were able to use functions such as weekday, weeknum, now, date, and hour. We use the weekday to determine the particular day of a particular date. So if we had a date, it could tell us whether it was a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, or a Friday, or a Saturday, by giving us a number to represent which day it is. Now for weeknum, it was telling us the particular week a date falls in. It was telling us a particular week a date falls in. So if we took a particular date like this, it was able to tell us that this is week 40 of the year, since approximately we have 52 weeks in a year. Sometimes it goes a little bit above and goes to 53, but we are able to tell it is the 40th week if we choose which day of the week is the first day of the week for us. And then we used now to generate dates, current dates and time, and then we used date to generate a date based on input values such as year, month, and day. Then finally, we used hour to generate a particular hour of the day the time falls in. So if I had 13:42 fell in the 13th hour, 2 p.m. it was the 14th hour. So basically, this is how we can use functions to manipulate dates in Excel. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Here we go again. I hope you were able to get a good understanding of concepts today, and then I hope to really see you in day 9 of our Master Excel in 30 Days challenge. See you soon. Bye.